And we are live. Hello, chat. How is everybody doing out there? And today we're doing a test stream, final test stream before Arkham Con 2020. I will be playing Murder at the Excelsior Hotel using Patrice just for the test stream. And here's the deck list that I've come up with. It was a very quick deck list, so hopefully it's good. I've only played that scenario once. I've seen it played a couple of times, so I'm somewhat familiar with it, but rusty. Let's just call it that. So once I do start playing, I will be reading through everything. I won't be going fast like I do sometimes. Mostly, hey, what's up, Nate? I can actually see the chat today, so this is a good sign. So yeah, I will be reading everything and going a little bit slower because from what I recall in this scenario, there are a lot of moving parts, and I want to make sure I don't make too many mistakes. And you know, I also want to refresh my memory with the story and everything on this scenario. So this stream will probably be about an hour and 20 minutes, and in the end, I will go to the webcam to test that and make sure that that is working as well, because for Arkham Con, I'll be doing a Q&A after the play test or the release of my Matter of Life and Death scenario. And for the Q&A, I figure a webcam would be proper. Oh, thanks, Nate. Yeah, hopefully it works. Hopefully the webcam works. And since you mentioned it, I do want to thank Nate from Lost in Time and Space, because this whole live stream setup and everything, I don't know how the hell I would have been able to pull it off. I am not good with this stuff. It's been a learning process for me. I basically dove in to the live stream and OBS and all that about a week ago. So that's why I'm doing all these test streams, just to make sure I get it right before the D-Day. Anyways, this Patrice deck, I put in a ton of events. Basically, Patrice's hands, every time I play her, I'm always like anxious because I'll get something in my hand that I want to play and I can't play it that round, and you know you're going to lose it at the end of the round because you discard your hand and draw a new hand. So I've decided that it's ideal for Patrice to pack a lot of skills or a lot of events or a lot of both. At least for my play style, it seems to work better for me. And then kind of just go very light on assets, and even those assets, make them not super important. They're just like gravy. That way I have resources available to play the important events, the one-time events. And then, of course, is it Live and Learn, or what's that? Or the one where you can discard cards? Cornered. That's right. That's what it is. So Cornered, of course, is always handy in here because you're refreshing your hand at the end of every single round. So, hey, Manson, how's it going? About tears, Sensei. Yeah. Yeah, Nate, I gotta give it to you, man. This stuff is not easy. You should see my setup here on the desk. I've got like 3 computers, or 2 phones, 3 computers, and a tablet set up as my webcam. It's a mess, and my wife was laughing at me about it. Anyways, without further ado, we'll test these transitions and jump right into the game, read the prologue and such. I will post the deck list in the comments. And you know what? Maybe I can post the deck list. Let's just give this a shot. I got to get the bot working, and you showed me how to do that, Nate, but I don't want to do that until... nope, I could not post that, so never mind. I'll post the deck list afterwards in the video description. I just don't want to get too complicated with this stuff. So let's go ahead and jump into the game. You know what? Before we jump into the game, let me talk about Pickman's Chaos Bag. For Arkham Con, we're going to be doing a contest as the Great Old Ones, and we're going to stream the initial announcement on Twitch. Pickman's Chaos Bag is going to be a community event / contest. It's basically to get the community to show their artistic side. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we'll give the full details and examples during the stream on Friday, and kind of go over a few things that we've come up with for Pickman's Chaos Bag. And we're excited to see what the community comes up with, because there's a lot of talented artistic people out there, and I'm sure there's going to be some really funny things that come out of this. Anyways, if you don't know what Arkham Con is, or if you haven't signed up, it starts tomorrow and it goes through the weekend through Sunday. It's a bunch of content creators for Arkham Horror, the card game, and they're all doing all sorts of cool events. And it's, I mean, dozens and dozens of hours of fantastic content. So if you haven't signed up, go to the website. I have a video on it, but I'll post the link for the FarkhamCon website as well when I finish this upload. Anyways, Murder at the Excelsior Hotel. Here we go. First, before I forget, I do need to draw some weaknesses. So this is a 19 experience point deck, so we're going to just draw 2 weaknesses. First one, oops, Stubborn Detective. Second one, we'll redraw that because we're playing standalone. We'll redraw that because we're playing standalone. Indebted. Oh, man, why do I always get stuck with indebted? That sucks. Alright, so indebted is going to go right over here. We'll drop our resources to 3. Put our Stubborn Detective. Alright. So we'll start with the intro, and then we'll read the act and agenda decks and jump off. You have 4 rats in the house because of your pipes. Okay. There have been reports of strange occurrences at Arkham's Excelsior Hotel for over a month now. Disappearances, bizarre sightings, sudden closures, sometimes for days at a time, seemingly without warning. It's like something out of a ghost story, but you know better than to simply dismiss these rumors. Too many people have whispered about the Excelsior, and to make matters worse, it seems the stories have only grown more unsettling in the last week. It's time somebody looked into it all. That would be Patrice, the violinist. You've tried going to the police, but the grizzled and world-weary Sergeant Monroe has dismissed you every time. You've been left to investigate on your own. Asking around at all the local hotspots yields no leads. Velma's Diner, Hibbs Roadhouse, La Bella Luna. Each visit leaves you with only more questions. That is, until today. While walking down Central Avenue in downtown, minding your own business, you bump into a man in a long trench coat. You begin to apologize, but he simply continues walking briskly away from you. It isn't until you return home that you find the note in your pocket, one that wasn't there before. I have answers. Room 225 tonight. Come alone. They're watching. Uncertain what else you can do at this point, you begin making preparations to meet this mystery person. The Excelsior is busy tonight. Either the rumors haven't fazed the guests, or the stories have given the hotel a new allure. Everything seems normal. Hotel staff carry luggage and cleaning supplies throughout the lobby and the main stairway. The man behind the front desk greets you with a curt nod and a thin smile. A uniformed security guard reads the latest Arkham advertiser in the corner, and yet you can't get the note's final warning out of your mind. You stride quickly across the lobby and up the stairs, wondering if you should have let someone know where you were going. Was it wise to come alone? What if you're walking into a trap? You set your jaw and clench your fist as you stand in front of the blood-red door to room 225. And before you can second-guess yourself any further, you knock. There's no going back now. You sit in a chair in the suite's living room, watching as the man who slipped you the note paces about nervously. He rambles about secret meetings and watchful staff. The entire time you find yourself glancing to the coffee table in front of you and the curved dagger that rests there. He pauses for a moment, pours himself a drink, and raises the glass to his lips with a shaky grip. He then pours a second drink and hands it to you. This is all going to sound crazy, he says, his voice a little more than a whisper. He glances at every darting shadow and twitches at every creak the old building makes. I'm beginning to feel crazy, but there's too much going on here to just ignore, and I've been part of it long enough. You listen closely, but his words are starting to run together, his voice ethereal and wispy, like the wind at the end of a long tunnel. You blink rapidly. Your vision blurs. The next thing you know, you're on your feet. Your glass drops to the floor, and then proceed to set up. So that is a very, very long intro, but pretty cool story. So let's see. Cool story, bro. Got the setup is pretty much done automatically by the TTS system. So I think that's all done for us. We start here at room 225. And we shuffle. Oh, so we get the dagger, which we've done here. Yep. Okay, we're ready to start. And then read. More reading. When you come to, you're standing over the man's body. You recoil immediately at the grisly sight. Multiple stab wounds perforate his chest. Blood spills onto the floor. What in the hell happened here? And why can't you remember a thing? Okay, so we get +1 Doom Threshold, so that's good. We have 4 Doom Threshold here. What happened? Your head is spinning as you try to make sense of the situation. Empty bottles are scattered about the room. Your hands tingle. The shadows seem to coil and writhe around you. Were you drugged? Or is this something else entirely? So we have to spend 1 clue to draw the top card of the leads deck. We need 2 leads, and then we can advance. All right, cool. Let's do this. Let's see what this dagger does. We can use it to fight, get +2 to the attack, which would put us at a 4 combat. Not terrible, but not great. And you can exhaust it to do +1 damage and draw a card if you defeat an enemy. Okay, so you can go on a murder spree. Let's draw our opening hand. Shuffle a little bit. 5 cards in hand. This does not go. We draw that one. Actually, this is a good start. Not sure I need the violin, so let's redraw that. Perfect. Okay. So we'll reshuffle these. So I kept winging it because once it's discarded, then I can play it on any round from the discard pile. So that's perfect to have in your opening hand in a Patrice deck. And Fine Clothes. I wish I would have taken Fine Clothes, Catastrophic. And good to see you on the chat, man. I didn't build this specifically to the scenario because I pulled the Discord for Great Old Ones for which character to play, and the vote was 100% for Patrice. And then I pulled my audience on the YouTube channel for which scenario, and they all picked Excelsior. So I didn't know what scenario I was going to play, and I built the Investigator before I found out what scenario. Keep the violin. Too late, Catastrophic. But I have other plans. I don't really need it. I barely use it when I play Patrice. This is a decent starting hand. Also, this card would be good to. This card would be good to play, but you can only play it as soon as you discard it. I'm not going to have enough resources to do it, I don't think. So, well, actually, yeah, no, I won't. But that's fine. I mean, I guess I can make it work, but my plan is going to be to first nab the clues that are in. Oh, did I not? Yeah. To nab the clues that are here, and then play that leather coat because I do need some damage soak. So violin OP. I think in multiplayer it's a little bit better. I don't know that it's OP. It's nice, but everyone's entitled to their wrong opinions. The rug on the floor is soaked with blood. Broken glass litters the couch and coffee table in the living room. The windows open and a chill breeze flowing through the long curtains. Sounds like a nice room. 3 actions. Test 3 willpower, combat, or intellect, and you get to basically clean up the mess. I think you don't necessarily have to do this unless you want to get one kind of story element from the scenario, so we're going to leave this stuff alone and try to go the other route. There's 1 clue in the location. 3 shroud. Let's get it. Let's pick it up. Get it. So spend 2 resources. Play, read the signs. We are testing a 6 to a 3. Boom. +1. Oops. That is good enough. We grab that clue and poof, bye-bye. So we got 1 clue. We need, I believe, 1 as a group. Okay, so we can do that, but I don't want to do that just yet this round. Let's move and try to get another. Darn, I guess not. I do want to play that leather coat, though. All right, let's play the leather coat. That's action number 2. Got to remember these action counters. Action number 3, I guess we're going to move to this place. Extravagant carpeting runs along the floor and meticulously clean walls are perforated by blood red doors. Okay, yeah, let's go to the hallway and try to get out of this room. So that's action number 3. 2 shroud, 1 clue. After you enter this location, you can move to a connecting location. Yeah, I'm not doing that. 2 shroud, 1 clue. That's not bad. We can grab our 2 items pretty quickly here. But that ends our turn. And now we shall gain a resource. Well, draw a card and gain a resource. In this case, bye-bye. I can't play that thing, that moonstone, unfortunately. But there's another one in the deck, so I'm going to be okay. Wow. Really, look at this hand. This is absolutely nuts. We add a doom to the agenda. And now, fun times at the Excelsior. Let's see what happens. Nearest hall location. That would be where we're at, actually. Patrol nearest crime scene location at the end of the enemy phase. If it's at a crime scene location, oh my god. Add a doom to it. Okay, definitely want to get rid of this thing because that's not fun at all. So it's here right now, and then it's going to patrol and move here and start getting doom. So I do have a round to try and parlay with it, which a willpower test is not going to be bad. So willpower test is going to be a 3. Damn. Let's do it. We'll commit the painkillers. It's a 5 to a 3. We'll commit Spectre Razor, 6 to a 3. Spectre Razor, 7 to a 3. I think, I don't remember there's a -4 in the bag, but if there isn't, then I threw away a card for no reason. I do wish I had to find clothes. It's just too bad that I didn't pack it in, because it definitely would have helped. 7 to a 3. Here we go. That's a tablet. -3. Let me place one of our clues. Nope, not going to do that. But we do parlay with this annoyance. And it gets discarded. Alright, so now we're going to try to investigate. This is a very tough test right now for me because I have an intellect of 2, so I'm not even going to try. Let's just draw a card, hopefully. So that was action 1. Action 2. Against on all odds would be nice, except that the test is an even test, so it wouldn't help me at all. Let's gain a resource, because why throw away more cards at this point? So, last action, gain a resource, and end the turn. So, discard these cards, and draw 5 more, gain a resource. Well, test of will, at least whatever treachery comes out, as long as it's not a creature, is going to be screwed. Oh, I have a winging it in the... So once this goes away, I can actually play both winging it. That's actually really good. 2 doom on the agenda out of 4. And we draw our fun card. And violent outburst. So this card, if there's a humanoid in play, they go crazy and attack you. Okay, so if there's no humanoids, then you search for one and draw it. I don't want that, so why not use our Test of Will? Spend a resource. I believe Test of Will does that. Yep. It's exiled. Bye-bye. Okay, keeping this tempo. We're going to talk about tempo at the Arkham Con. So now we have 1 winging it in the discard pile, which would bring the shroud value down by 1. I can't believe I'm having such a hard time with an intellect 2 test. The shroud will go down to 1. I'm still not that comfortable with it. All right, let's spend our first action drawing a card. Hey, it's that violin. Look at that. Maybe I should play it now. You can change the neutral action token. Oh. Oh, I didn't know that you could do that. Thank you. I learn a lot from Nate every time I play on TTS. I'm still fairly rusty with TTS. Like this alt thing, that's pretty cool. I learned that a few weeks ago. Anyways, let's play the violin. 2. Boom. Next, right on the other hand. One hand with the dagger, one hand with the violin. You can choose and discard a card from your hand. Gain a resource or draw a card. Okay. Well then, look at that. I guess you were right, Matastrophic. Let's discard this baby right here. Yeah. And draw a card. Just in case it helps us. And it doesn't. So, yeah, that's another dud of a round. God, I'm wasting turns here doing nothing. Might as well spend the clue. Let's spend the clue and get our bobble thing or whatever it is that comes out of here. Let's shuffle that for a second. So if we spend a clue, we draw the top card of the lead stack. Yep. Manager's key. Put it into your play area. That's it. That's all it does. When you're defeated, you give it to another investigator. Okay. Oh, you can use the mouse wheel to zoom even more? What? Okay. I didn't know that either. Oh, man. Thanks, Nate. Alright, so we got the key. At least we did something productive this round. Let's draw. Let's discard our card. So we got 2 copies of Winging It in the discard. Oops. That didn't go well. We got 2 copies of Winging It in the discard pile. So at least we can use that. Can you use... No, you can't use both for the same test. Darn it. Well, it'll still help. Draw 5 cards. Resource. Waiting for a weakness. Oh, flashlights. But we got a dagger. Can we get rid of the dagger? Yeah, it doesn't say you can't. Yeah. Looks like it's going to be a violin and a flashlight. Doom on the agenda, and Super Fun Time says zooming in. Zooming in. That's the max, Nate. Oh, that's actually really cool. You know, sometimes you don't see the details of the art until like you really zoom in like this, which you can use the mouse wheel to scroll and zoom it like that. Nearest non-crime scene location. It gains the crime scene trait and +2 shot. Damn. Alright, so that's where I'm at right now. That sucks. So it gets attached here because it's not a crime scene. It is now shot 4. And when I succeed, instead of discovering clues, it just discards this card. We can just move to another location. It's not a big deal. Alright, so... now it's our turn. Let's move to another location. We don't really need the resources just yet. Let's spend 2 and bring the flashlight out. Dagger goes away. And then action number 2, we'll move here to the foyer. It's a grand hall of polished tile and sweeping stairs. Guests and staff move to the bathroom in an almost dreamlike state, or is that just your imagination? Oh, another 2 shot. Perfect. And you can resign. Hey, man from Lang, you can resign right there. When you attempt to move out of the foyer while there's at least 1 guest enemy, you have to test agility. Wow, that's annoying. So that was action 1 was our move. Action 2, we're going to spend a flashlight charge and investigate versus a 0. So let's see. +1. We get it. So we got a clue. Bye-bye. Oops. Yeah, no, that was the right place. And we might as well use another action. Spend a clue and grab our final little bobble thingy. And let's see what this one says. Time-worn locket. Going to play when you're defeated. Okay, again, I guess none of these really do anything. Is that how that works? They're just story assets for no reason. Or for story elements. That ends our turn, though. So, still no enemies. God, I keep doing that. Nate, what's the shortcut to do this right? Draw 5 cards and gain a resource. Let's see what we get. Oh, I love this card. In Patrice, I find that it's not as good as in other survivors, to be honest, because the 5 cards you gain is just another, card, another several cards you're going to have to discard. All right. It is about to advance. Oh, no, it's going to advance right now. So this goes flippity flip with the flip. As you retrace your steps to make sense of the situation, there's a pounding on the door to the suite. "This is the police," a stern voice calls out. "We've gotten reports of a disturbance. Open up." Put the set aside Sergeant Monroe into play in the foyer. Okay. Set aside. This is where the parts start to move a lot, I think. Where's this dude? Here he is. I know, Nate. I gotta use my cameras. Alright, and what does he say? Oh, cool. Even if he's not controlled, we can assign damage or horror to him. And when he's dealt any amount of damage or horror, exhaust him, deal that much damage. Oh, damn. Okay, that's rough. So he starts killing innocents if you hurt him or kill him. Advance the act. Oh, shoot, thanks. I forgot to do that. Wow, there's going to be a lot of advancing. Thank you for the reminder. I got a lot going on, so sorry I forget these things. So, before we continue this, I think the act has to advance. Yeah. So, advance first, and then we'll continue that thing. All right. It isn't much, but it's all you've got. Your only real option now is to explore the rest of the hotel and see what you can learn. Put each of the set-aside locations into play. Oh my god, okay. It's going to be a lot of setting up here. Set aside locations. 5 locations, okay. Alright, so let's see. The connection to red, this guy, and it is a plus sign. So I'm going to assume the roof, yeah, so that'll go up there. Green connects to red as well. Let's put it here. Okay. Again, so we'll put this one here. Plus and moon. I think that goes here then. Plus and X. This guy. Perfect. Look at that. Alright, we got those in play. Remove the remainder of the leads deck from the game. Gotta do this dramatically. Bah! Alright. Depending on which lead assets are in play, shuffle 6 cards into the encounter deck as follows. Come with me. We have the Manager's Key and the Time-Worn Locket. So, Manager's Key is in play. Hotel Security into the encounter deck. Okay. Hotel Security. Hotel Security. Boom. If the Time-Worn Locket, Chilling Presence. Okay. I'm slowly getting better at using cameras. Yeah, that's me. Sorry, Nate. I know you yell at me all the time about it, and you yell at everybody about it. Here's Chilling Presence. Boom. And then I think it said the discard pile. Look, the alt symbol. With the discard pile, yep. So shuffle that. And then let's see what this says. Thanks to the leads you discovered in the suite, you're fairly sure whoever framed you is still in the hotel. The only real question is where to find this person. Looking at the leads you found, you feel like the answers are right in front of you. They're right in front of you! Objective. Learn more about your leads by placing clues on them. Using the abilities on some... Okay, so we just got to find the locations that match. The more clues, the better. At the end of the round, you may choose to advance if each lead has at least one clue per investigator. Hint, if you want to go to the cops, 2 clues on each lead asset instead. Okay, fair enough. All right, we'll continue this now. So we put the Arkham officer... Oh, no. Okay, so we got to spawn one set-aside Arkham officer at the second floor hall. Then shuffle each set-aside Arkham officer into the encounter deck. We already did that, I believe. Along with the encounter... Oh, no. Never mind. That was something else. Okay, so Arkham officer. There he is. Okay. So, we're going to put one at the second floor thingy. Majig. No. Look, I'm using my cameras, Nate. Second floor hall. Along with this incriminating evidence. So he says aloof patrol nearest location with clues, which is this one. And at the end of the enemy phase, move 1 clue to Arkham officer from its location. Oh, dang. Okay, so he just keeps getting doom. Can parlay, automatically evade him, or flip one of its doom to its clue side. Okay. Fair enough. And then we shuffle these boys into the deck as well. Lots of shuffling going on. The lead investigator draws the set aside what have you done weakness. So much stuff set aside. What have you done? Put into your threat area as an additional cost for you to parlay. You must discard a card at random from your hand. You can use an action to shuffle. No, I'm not shuffling into my deck. Not with Patrice. All right, we continue. Hold on 1 second, guys. You can find it on Steam. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the Tabletop Simulator was easily available before, and then they took down the mod for Arkham Horror. You can still download Tabletop Simulator, but to play this Arkham Horror mod, you'll have to find it. Let's just say that. If you join the Great Old Ones Discord, there may be people that you can contact. We'll leave it at that in order to get the Arkham portion of the Tabletop Simulator game. All right, what have you done? For each of the following circumstances, which is true, place 1 clue on room 225 from the token bank. And place 1 doom on Arkham officer. Oh my god. We have not cleaned up the blood, not hid the body, and not tidied up the room. I guess all those wasted actions we did, we could have been doing that. Whoopsie. So, 1 clue. So we need to add 3 clues and 3 doom. Okay. Fun times. So room 225 is this one, right? Yep. So 1, 2, 3. Doom. 1, 2, 3. Wow. So this is really gonna test our speed. That is rough. That is very rough because he keeps getting doom. I guess let's hurry and find these locations. I think that does it all, so let's finish reading this new agenda. You're not the only ones interested in the strange events at the Excelsior tonight, and the police are onto you. You're still not sure what happened, or if it could happen again. After an investigator at the same location as a ready police enemy discovers 1 or more clues at that location, or deals damage to a humanoid enemy, each ready police enemy at that location engages an investigator and makes an immediate attack. Ooh. Oh. Okay, so what that says, if we're here and we discover a clue, he attacks. Readies, engages us, and attacks. And if we kill an innocent, he readies, engages us, and attack. Okay. Brutal. So we're gonna have to just get away from these guys. All right, can we go now? Is it finally time to play again? Let's see. I think we need to draw an encounter card. Did I shuffle this? I think I did 1,000 times just to make sure. And we get hotel guest. Nearest hall location. Oh, damn. At the end of the enemy phase, add 1 doom. Oh, this is gonna... Oh my god, this is gonna be brutal. So she starts here, because this is a crime scene location. But it's also a hall location. And it's the nearest one to me. Well, I guess we could put her here. So buy us around, because that's a hall, and then she'll move here and start getting doom that round. He's gonna get another doom this round, and he also, yeah. So he's gonna keep sucking up clues. That's a really cool mechanic. I love the way that this is a legit joke. I don't know, Nate. How many licks does it take to the Tootsie Roll Center, to get to the Tootsie Roll Center of Tootsie Pop? Ha-1, ha-2. Oh, is that why? Because I said that? That's where I got it from, actually. Ever since I was a kid, that commercial has stuck with me. I've never forgotten that commercial. With, hey, Mr. Owl, how many legs? Oh, well, let me see now. Ha-1, ha-2, ha-3. Oh, man, I feel like there is an urgency here because of the amount of doom that's just going to start to accumulate. We have 12 doom threshold, which seems generous, but it's not. Let's move. Action 1, let's go to the office. Oh, wait, does this have any ability? When you attempt to move out, he's not a guest, so it doesn't affect us. All right. Oh, nearest hall location. Actually, this is a hall, so she actually was supposed to spawn here. So if we try to move while this guest is here, we have to test agility of X. Number of... Okay, so agility of 2. Yeah, let's do it. So we have to test agility of 1. And we have an agility of 2. Okay. Where's my cornered man when I need it? Alright, let's do... Hey, there's Loki. I was surprised he hadn't done anything yet. He hadn't barked yet. Let's discard... Let's use the violin. Hey, Matastrophic, that violin's coming in handy, huh? No, let's not discard this one. Let's discard this thing. And we will draw a card. Word of command, that doesn't help us. Okay, well, I can parlay. Oh, the cop. But the cop, thank you for the reminder, guys, because there's a lot happening here. Sergeant Monroe may be assigned damage. Oh, parlay the cop up here. But I'll have to spend a gazillion actions to parlay with him. I don't necessarily want to do that. Parlay, parlay, parlay. Parlay this guest, you mean? Maybe, but that, yeah. That's a good idea. Parlay the guest. That'll slow things down. But the cop... the cop, I don't want to sit there with that cop and just keep doing that. So we'll get the hotel guest parlayed a 3 willpower. We have a 4. If I bring Peter in, yeah, that'll spend my whole round though to gain a resource. Bring Peter in parlay. Might be worth it, I guess. All right. Spend an action. Play this thing. So we get 5. We also get a card. There's my cornered. Really? Spend an action. I think cornered is more important than Peter. Play cornered. And then let's parlay. So we're going to use cornered and discard this thing. So we can get a +2 to our parlay test. We're 6 to a 3. And then we have lucky if anything. So action 6 to a 3. Yeah. Elder thing, -3. Yep, we made it. So this guy's done. Dead. All right. Final action. Let's move. We're moving here to the office. All right. For each point you succeed by, move 1 clue controlled by an investigator. Oh. Sweet. Okay, so we can grab these clues and then we have the key. So that's actually works out perfectly for us. This is where we want to be. But that ends our turn. So boom, boom, boom. Enemies. We've got this guy. So he is at the end of the enemy phase. Move 1 clue and flip it to its doom side. Boom. 4 doom. I'm gonna deal with the officer later, guys. I'm gonna do this thing first. All right, and then gain a resource. Let's get these things thrown away. Draw 5 cards. Man, where are my weakness? Oh, that's right. One of them is here, so that's not. That actually really helps. And doom on the agenda. So we're at 1 plus the officer has 4. We're at 5 doom. We got 7 rounds, really less because of the officer. We can do this. Fun times says, ooh, Jesus. Ouch. If there's at least 1 guest enemy in play, it loses hunter and gains patrol. Nearest location with guest enemy. There isn't a guest enemy in play, so he goes to the nearest empty location. That would be... This would be nearest. Right? So he's coming at us next round. Okay. Well, we can make the most of this round. There's 3 shroud, and there's 2 clues here. So we can nab a clue. Yeah, so first things first, we're going to... Let's... that's right. Alright, so if we investigate that a 4, we commit unexpected courage. So that'll put us 4, and then I can use this to discard another card and make it a 6 to a 3. 6 to a 3 seems like pretty good odds. So we're going to investigate. -3, number needed. So, oops. So we grab a clue. And we can move to the bauble. Or bauble? The manager's key. Why do I keep calling it the bauble? Manager's key. Okay. Manager's key. But we need 2 clues per item to talk to the cops. So... let's do it again. This would not be a good test, though. Alright, let's bring Peter in. Yeah. 3. Peter. That's 2 actions. And then action 3 will we'll do the intellect test. So basically it says, for each point you succeed by, it's a test of 0. So we'll probably succeed unless we draw the auto fail. So we'll use that ability, and it says +1. Uh-oh, I just remembered something. To parlay, I was supposed to discard a card from my hand. Yeah, I think I have the Nightmare Bauble in my mind for sure. I was supposed to discard to parlay. I didn't do that, so that's a mistake. But it's too late now. It doesn't matter with Patrice, I guess. So that succeeds, and we get to move a clue over to this thingy. So, boom. Alright, that ends the turn, and this guy is going to hunt us and hit us. Ouch. He really hits hard. And then Doom... Oh, wait, before we add that, this guy moves, right? So, nearest location with clues, that'll be over here. So, end of the round, that goes... Hey, that didn't go far enough. So he's got 4 Doom. 4 Doom? 5 Doom. I'm really gonna have to deal with him. That's bad, because we're 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Alright, Metastrophic. Point taken. I really should have gone and dealt with that guy, huh? It's amazing how fast that adds up. Alright, so we already added the Doom to the agenda, and now we're going to take the damage from this guy. Where did he go? Oh, he's in my hand. I did it wrong. I added... Here, let me take this off so I can add it at the end here. Nearest empty location. Oh, yeah. He came up. He already spawned. He came up to us. He hits us for 2 damage. We'll take it on the chin for now. Alright. Now the Doom gets added. And then we draw our fun card. And it says... Blood on your hands. Test 2 willpower. Increase the difficulty for each innocent enemy in the victory display. We have none. Okay. 2 willpower. I'm not too worried. I'm testing a 5 to a 2. Take it. That is a -1. That's not a big deal. Okay. Our turn. Let's evade this guy. So we've got a 3 agility. Oh, wait. God, Vase, you're rushing. This round has been a mess for me. Sorry, guys. I played it so out of order, like no one's business. Now, if I confused anyone, I totally did everything out of order. That's my bad completely. It's just trying to get these enemies dealt with. Anyways, let's... Is he an innocent? Only innocents affect you, right? If you kill them. So I can either try and kill him. No, I don't have a way to kill him. We're going to have to evade him. So let's evade. He doesn't have alert. Alright, so we'll evade and we'll fail probably. Because it's a 3 to a 2. And then we'll commit. Live and learn. So -4, that's a fail. So we're going to play Live and Learn, which lets you take the test again with a +2 bonus. So that'll be a 5 to a 2. Most tokens look like they're a -3. There is a -4 token in there. So might as well commit this Ward of Protection with Cornered. Not commit, but discard it for another +2. So this will probably be a success. We're up by 5. Oh! Yeah, the officer probably will be the end of me. I should have managed him. It's been a while since I played this. That sucked. That really sucked. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Well, that was our first action. Action number 2. Let's discard. Read the signs. Ooh, no. I don't. I really could have used this. Alright, let's discard Read the Signs for Cornered to evade him again. A 5 to a 2. -1. Okay, so he is evaded. Freaking auto-fail, man. And let's get out of here. We're going to move as our final action. So that ends the turn. I promise not to screw up this turn. So let's now do this whole upkeep stuff here. So turn ends, enemy phase, he readies. He stays here and grabs another clue. Blah. He's at 5. Damn, dude. This guy is brutal. He's at 5. Damn. Okay, that's the end of the enemy phase. And then... discard. Draw 5 cards. Oh, there's only 5. Next round, this will... Wait, what does he say? when your deck runs out of cards, yeah, he attacks me. He attacks me for 3. So 2 and 1. And then this guy comes out. That was not a fun round. And he... Oh. Oh. Okay. So the... Hold up, bass. No trombone, but sad violin. Hold up, bass. Too late. Okay, sorry, guys. I should have read the chat. Yeah, I guess I could have played the Moonstone. I mean, at this point, it doesn't matter. I think he still would have hit me, right? I don't think that would have prevented anything. It would have just let me play the Moonstone, but... which I guess I could still play it. I could do the violin thing and play it. I see. Okay. Do I want to play it? No, I don't want to really play the Moonstone right now. So let's... oh, we're in trouble here, man. We are in trouble. That was one hell of a round. Okay. I think that's the upkeep. Here we go. 3 doom. So 3, and he's got 6. That's 9. We're going to have to go deal with this guy like for 3 rounds. But it'll buy us a lot of time if we do that. Okay. Fun time card says... Oh. Nearest empty location. We're here. That would be here. Dude, those guys are ridiculous. Oh, this is not going well. I hope there was something special about what happens when you draw the watch and immediately run. No, I thought so too. I don't think so. Because, I mean, I think it's... We did run out of cards exactly. We got 3 actions. We need to manage that guy. We have this guy here to deal with. Alright. Did I draw my... Oh, yeah, we drew that guy. Parlay. So, if we parlay, we have to discard a random card from our hand. We can't parlay this guy. Oh, I thought it was the mobster. He looks like a mobster, damn it. Very, very bad times for face. Yes, it is. It's not looking good. I mean, I can still come back from this. If I play it right, I can come back from this. So let's evade this stubborn detective. We'll use cornered, so we'll throw this away. So we have 3, 4, 5 to a 2. 5 to a 2 says, come on. Come on. Oh, not looking good. Not looking good at all. Oh. Can you use lucky on autofill? Because autofill puts you at a 0, doesn't it? Yeah, Nate. Vased. Oh my god. Chad, if you know the answer to this. Because I'm at the autofill puts you at a 0, doesn't it? So if I use lucky, would the autofill still turn it into a 0? Or would the lucky bring me up to a 2? Probably not, huh? Because then people would be abusing that. No lucky on autofills, okay. Yep, so that sucked. That's going to eat up an action that I really needed. Let's do it again. And this time... I really needed to play Quantum Flux. But it's not a big deal, I guess. I'll just take a horror and reshuffle them. So... Alright, cornered. We'll commit Quantum Flux. Not commit, but discard it for cornered. And it's going to be a 5-2, a 2. Hey, look at that. I can reshuffle this. -1 card. So, which card do I leave? Which card? Oh, wing it. Duh. Wing it. Alright, so he's evaded. This really, really sucks. Here's action. This really sucks. That autofill really, like, took my tempo down to a... Alright, final action. We'll move here, but then this dude's going to come hit us. We're taking damage. Oh, to the nearest guest enemy. Yeah, there's no guests in play. Alright. Alright, turn ends. Enemy phase. These guys. He comes and engages me. He moves over here. So this dude hits me for 2. Ouch. I've got 2 damage threshold left. Cop. 6. 7. He's 7. 8, 9, 10. Ooh, next round it's advancing if I don't deal with him. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Alright, throw away card. Gain 4 cards. Well, at least we can ward whatever comes at us. Alright, 11 Doom out of 12. Have I won yet? Solar J, it's going so bad. Chat, I think Matastrophic said to go parlay the cop, and I didn't listen. And, well, that's going to be the end of me, because that cop has been sucking up clues and turning them to doom like no one's business. Nearest crime scene location. I think I am at a crime scene location because of this thing. Yep. So it becomes crime scene. Oh, I'm so screwed. It's over. I have 2 enemies on me, and that cop's going to pick up that doom, and even if he doesn't, this doom's going to advance that. So it is... I think this is over. I think it's over already. All right, so let's see what this guy says. Prey most clues hunter. So they just are enemies. I am basically screwed. Yeah. I can try and kill this guy. Tank the attack of opportunity and try to talk to that cop one time. It'll buy me a round. I'll be very badly hurt though. And I'll lose Peter. I mean, it's basically a Hail Mary. Swap those flashlights for fine clothes. Well, I mean, the investigations were tough early on. I need more clue gathering or wild icons, I think. All right, let's not give up yet. There is a Hail Mary pass here that can happen. So we're going to spend 2 resources to play Spectral Razor and hit this dude over here. Hotel security. All right. We are attacking 4, 5, 6 to a 4. 6 to a 4. We'll use cornered and oops, can't discard that guy. We'll discard this thing. Oh, we can live in... No, he's retaliates. Okay, so... So basically 8 to a 4. Here we go. Spectral Razor... -3. Okay, and he's not elite, so that kills him for 3 damage. Alright, action number 2. We'll move, and he hits us for an attack of opportunity for 1 and 1. Oops. 1 and 1. So we take a horror, and Peter takes the damage and dies. Well, Peter will take the horror too. Might as well. Go down swinging, buddy. And let's parlay with this guy. So to parlay, we have to discard a card because of what have I done. And the parlay test says 3. If you succeed, automatically evade or flip one its clue and take control of it. Okay. This will buy us 1 round, and then we just have to like deal with these guys and parlay. Okay. Okay, so we have the parlay action. Let's do it. Don't need cornered. We're testing a 4 to a 3. Here we go. We discarded the card in order to parlay already. Failed, so we will play Live and Learn. I don't have to pay the cost again, so I don't have to discard a random card to parlay. That's per the rulings on Live and Learn, which is good. So, parlay, 0. Okay, so we get a clue. Now, here's a question for chat. Bye-bye, Doom. So, he's got 6 Doom on him now. We bought ourselves a round, basically. Question for chat. So, this says, after an investigator at the same location as a ready police enemy discovers 1 or more clues, each ready police enemy engages and makes an immediate attack. Now, it didn't say I discover a clue. I think it just says move it. If you succeed, flip one of its doom to its clue side and take control of it. Is that considered discovering a clue for the purposes of the agenda ability? Oh, shoot. Random discard. All right. That was a play mistake. Thank you, Lost in Time and Space, for ruining my life here. Let's see here. There was 2 cards in hand. If Live and Learn was the one I was supposed to discard, and for the chat, whoever's not reading the chat, Nate just reminded me that it's a random card that I need to discard in order to parlay. So for this thing. So I couldn't have chosen that 1 card. So I have to choose randomly. Basically, I'm redoing that action. If the discarded card is Live and Learn, then I couldn't have succeeded the parlay, which means that I lose. So here we go. It is not. Okay, so inconsequential. We continue. It's not discovering the clue. Okay. And then the other thing from chat, for those who aren't reading the chat, I asked the chat a question regarding, so I used the parlay ability on this cop, which lets you flip one of its doom to a clue side and take control of it. And the agenda says, if there's a police enemy, which he is, and I discover a clue at that same location, he'll engage me and hits me. It is not discovering a clue. I think that is correct. It's because it's taking control of it. It's different than discovering a clue. So anyways. All right, so that was our turn. This guy hits us for 1 and 1, which means we're about to die. And we look at the cop and see what he says. Oh, these guys move. I am so screwed. I'm so screwed. All right. At the end of the enemy phase, move 1 clue, flipping it to its doom side, and he's patrol near. Oh man. He moves. He patrols. So he actually moves here because he's going to head over to the office. Oh, man. This is not good. All right, so we're either going to die by damage or we're going to die by doom. Doom on the agenda, so we are at 11 doom threshold, 5 from here and 6 from the officer. And, oops, I did it again, didn't I? I drew too many. Test of will could help us survive this draw here. Let's see. Whew. Otherwise attached German. Yeah. Not going to happen because that would make the cop. Yeah, no. I'll pay the resource and happily test of will that. So it's discarded. Okay. we have to play this round properly or we lose here. So we can see if I parlay 3 times, that would be great, except then this guy hits us and kills us. So we need to first evade him and then parlay. And we need to succeed at least once to buy us around. Okay. Let's try it. We'll try and evade, so we'll use Not Without a Fight. So Not Without a Fight gives us a bonus for each enemy engaged with you. Oh, wait. We can't move there. We got these guys. Oh, we're screwed. I totally forgot. So we can't move there yet. We need to evade them first. Oops. And then we need to go in and do... Oh, man. We are so done. All right. Discard Peter to cornered. Try and evade. We've got a 4 to a 3. 4 to a 3. Oh, boy. No, let's do this one. Because this will put us at a... No, same thing. 4 to a 3. Yeah. So we'll commit Not Without a Fight to put us at a 4 to 3, and then we'll discard Peter to corner to put us a 6 to a 3. -4, we failed. It's over. That's game over, ladies and gentlemen. Couldn't evade him. Now, if we try to evade him again, I mean, let's just play it out. We'll try and evade him again, discarding Shriveling, and that is 2 cornered. That is a -1. If there's no innocent, so he's evaded. And then final action, we move here, which is brutal because he's going to kill us with damage. So he engages us. And that ends our turn, which means enemy face, he hits us for more than we have. And we're dead. Wow, I did not play that well at all. Next time I'm going to listen to Matastrophic when he gives me advice to talk to the cop. Talk to the cops! You must speak with the cops! Alright, so we died. Let's read the... Damn, this scenario is interesting in that it's like a major Doom management scenario, and the added difficulty is you don't really want to be fighting things a lot other than that one crazy hotel guy, but oh yeah. So is it a Katie? A Katie? You lose your solo games to that cop that spawns after Intrigue 1. Yeah, I know. It's a very, very interesting Doom management. It's kind of like a different aspect of Arkham that's not explored a whole lot. I mean, clearly Doom is a thing in Arkham, but I mean, like, constantly having to manage it from creatures. There's a few scenarios, I think, in Carcosa, but nothing like this, which makes it interesting because it takes away the constantly killing things and... I am on record saying it Matastrophic, but there's always a delete key. Where is the resolutions? Here we go. Let's see. I completely get to skip the interlude, so that's less reading that I have to do. And let me see if the webcam's working. And then we'll read this. If no resolution was reached because each investigator was defeated. That's us. You collapse on the floor, gasping for breath. The air around you feels oppressive, your ears filled with the agonizing wails of other innocents who have fallen victim to the cruel machinations that continue in the Excelsior Hotel. Holy cow, word salad. You clutch at the carpet, your vision swirling and swaying as you feel yourself losing consciousness. Your efforts have been in vain. The nefarious plans that have been set into motion can no longer be undone. In your campaign log, record that the Excelsior claims another victim. There it is. There it is. Try again, base. I would, but I have other things to prepare for. This was a test stream to make sure that everything was working, like the webcam. So alpha, look at this. Oh, a point, that's alpha. So yeah, the webcam, I actually have my tablet set up as the webcam. So that was an interesting thing because I couldn't get Zoom to display on the screen. I'll talk to you about that later, Nate, but I think I figured out why. Anyways, I see a face. Yes, Manson, that is me. Yeah, this was a test stream. I just wanted to make it entertaining by playing a game of Arkham, but there's definitely going to be a lot of streaming going on this weekend. Starts tomorrow. I think, Mastrophic, do you have anything going on tomorrow? Oh yeah, I love this shirt. Thank you. I just got this funny thing with this shirt. I just got a new paint project. I like doing like painting minis and stuff. Like this is one I painted recently. And it's both of these guys basically. It's bust just like this, like on a little pillar. Oops. Webcam is backwards. Yes, I forget that that's a thing. It's a bust of both Lovecraft and Poe, so can't wait to get those painted. It's going to be pretty cool. Yeah, Farkham hype. Hell yeah. Catastrophic, you got nothing on until Friday. Same as myself. Nate, do you have anything on Thursday happening? A real man wearing a beard. Yep, that's right. Us men wear beards. And we chop down trees for fun. All right, guys. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, and thank you, Nate, as always, for making this stream happen. Because, dude, I would not have been able to figure all this stuff out in a week. Definitely not. And it's pretty awesome, man. Like, I have magic fingers too. Check this out. I can be like decklist, and Nate made that transition thing for me, which is pretty cool. So I'm really happy. It came out really awesome. The glowing logo, like it's super awesome. I love doing that. That's awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the test stream. This was just to make sure everything's working right for the stream on Friday. Friday, I will be streaming the grand premiere of A Matter of Life and Death, my first scenario that I made, which has a lot of references to Iron Maiden song names and lyrics. And it's a scenario that is very close to my heart because I'm a huge Iron Maiden fan. They're my favorite band, as well as the fact that it was the first custom scenario that I made. And it's been over a year since I started working on it. There's just been delay after delay, and that's a long story for that. But can't be happier that it's finally being released at an awesome event. So that's going to be really cool. And I hope to see you guys there. So Farkham Con, if you don't know what that is, again, one last time, Farkham Con is a convention where a lot of Arkham Horror LCG content creators are doing a bunch of different cool, unique events. We're going to be there, the Great Old Ones Gaming, Matastrophic, the Mythos Busters. I mean, if you are into Arkham Horror LCG and are connected with any of the online communities, a bunch of the people you know are going to be there. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see you guys there. Nothing till Friday for Nate. Yeah, so for us it's starting Friday, but there are events happening starting from as early as Thursday. So check out the website. It'll give you a schedule, and register on the website because they wanted to see how many people were going to register just so they can track who's watching because of it. Oh, thanks, Matastrophic. There's the website, farkham.heysummit.com, and I'll post it in the comments after the video uploads. Anyways, thank you guys. I will talk to you guys